Hey y'all, it's July the 29th, 2017, and I'm proud to tell y'all that I not only have proof, 100% undeniable proof that heaven exists and that God exists. Can't tell y'all I got proof and I wanted to share it with y'all. Now, you already know that Donald Trump, he caused a whole big kerfuffle over, the whole transgender ban about the military. And everybody's already weighed in on it. We're living in an age where you have to weigh in on it that very day. Because if you're a day late, who cares? So, technically, I am a day late already. And so, yeah, who cares what I'm saying? But, at the same time, absolute proof that God in heaven exists. For sure. Let me explain something. People came out of the woodwork to say some absolute damn gibberish about how banning transgenders about the military somehow, some way, would make our nation less safe somehow. Alright? Just preposterous and stuff like that. Of course it isn't. I mean, when you think about it, transgender people who exist, it's a very small portion of the country. Transgender people who want to be in the military is an even smaller portion of the country. We're talking about a fraction of a percent of people. Alright, so as far as discrimination, I want to tell you something that you already know. The military been discriminating for a long time. Absolutely. For all sort of different variants and different reasons. Alright? Not only that, you get in the military, it's mad discriminatory. Like my hair, for example, that ain't allowed. This beard, that ain't allowed. All sort of variants. It used to be like you couldn't have so many tattoos. You couldn't have a certain number of tattoos or they won't let you in the Air Force or the Navy or something like that. It's mad discriminatory. It's always been that way. It kind of works like 300, where everybody's got to be on the same page, absolutely, for it to work, and that's what makes us safe. So people are out here complaining oh, it doesn't, this is going to be real bad for our safety if we ban transgenders about the military, and of course that don't make no sense. Don't make a lick of sense. Alright. Not only that, think about how expensive these surgeries are. When you want to cut off your penis, right? Or you want to turn your vagina inside out, check this out, that costs lots of money. You think it would probably take some rehab time? Yeah, it will. A lot of it. Alright? And note this, okay, understand people are complaining just to complain because it is Donald Trump. Whatever he does, they hate him, they hate his guts, they want him dead in the ground. Alright, people are complaining no matter what it is. Imagine if Donald Trump said, alright, we can have transgenders, but absolutely not will we pay for their surgeries. Alright, they have to gather up their own money and pay for their own surgeries. That the surgery itself and the rehab time, that's banned from the military. You'd still have people complaining up a shit storm about it. You would, if Donald Trump coughs and farts at the same time, that's gonna go viral. Alright, people are going to call for his death and perhaps his family's death at the same time. That's how crazy these people are. But think about this. Think about the world and how crazy it's been. There's not a shred of logic to it, and yet you have senators and congressmen coming on television arguing with Tucker Carlson and all sort of people just arguing emphatically, oh my gosh, we're less safe now. We're less safe. We're less safe. Alright, like I said, 100% proof that God in heaven exists because, okay, heaven has to exist, you understand? Because where the hell are we at? Where do we live at? What is this? Is this the best place we can be? You see all the gibberish that people who are supposed to be in authority are trying to enforce upon us. all the straight up and down, side to side, complete retardation. You see that, right? Alright, how could this be the best place ever? There has to be heaven. Alright, it's just undeniable. There has to be a place better than this. It has to be. That's undeniable. But at the same time, you know, if there is a heaven, like if there's an earth, and definitely there's a heaven and it's absolutely better than earth, alright, who runs that? Nobody runs that. Nothing runs that. Oh, that's just completely random. And you know what I'm saying, it runs itself. No, of course it doesn't. It's called God. Believe it or not, his son is Jesus.
Alright. Some of y'all be kidding yourself out there. Some of y'all be running around looking for something, and you don't know what you're looking for something else. I don't know what you're looking for either. But anyways, we're both deep up in the tribulation. Alright?
Just scream, should be
Alright,
scream,
y'all, it's July 29th, 2007.
kill it.